Good morning, all. Today we are having Mr. Rahul Patki, is a senior technical professional in a leading company. He has many visions and mission for making it possible to help the people to uplift for their life goal sets and achieving something greater in their journey of taking the life. We are very happy to have Mr. Rahul Patki to come over and share his vision and mission. And recently, he has written a book. We can able to hear from him. Uh, what about the aspects inducing him and influencing him to make it possible? And we can interact with him to know very much about his desire and the future ambitions to help the people and community in our society. Um, Mr. Rahul, can you a little bit brief about your ambitions and your background to our audience?
Yes, good good morning, everyone. Here it is good morning in India right now. Thanks. First of all, thanks for having me on this platform and especially inviting me. And this is kind of after launching my book, this is first international interview, I will say. So I had one or two interview already. But thanks for this special invite. And yes, about my I will tell you about my Grow Rich movement. So my book title is also same, Grow Rich movement. Initially, what I am working since 1 year was just name was just Grow Rich. But during this, I recently started interacting a lot of coaches, super coaches, the NLP practitioners, and I wanted to make it big. I always wanted to take this movement, this initiative to the lot of audience, lot of people, because I know if you see the like in India, only 33% people are financially literate, and that is to this is like high level survey, and in that they just ask few questions about what is saving exactly, what is inflation, like basic 4 5 questions, and they done this survey, and from that they came out with the literacy rate. So even for the basic questions there is 33% literacy rate. I'm talking about personal finance. So there is a lot of requirement, like people are, and this is not the survey I recently, like 2 months before I've seen that, but since my 15 years of personal finance or investing journey, I've seen a lot of people are either misguided or totally unaware, or there is some mental block, like they don't want to get into this, they feel something complicated. So I'm guiding people on like investment or investing front since many years, maybe 10 plus years. But now I'm taking it to the like a grassroots level, like a mindset, say starting from mindset to building a portfolio. So that is my like a kind of a moment. I want to take it to the mass audience, to a lot of people. And that's my ambition, you can say.
Really wonderful to hear about your ambition and the willingness to come forward because today's world is looking for the people who are willing to give back to the society. So you are having that kind of mindset to start your journey, making you to transform in that kind of level that you have something you wanted to give back to the society where it will help them and it will support them to move for the next level. Really wonderful. And as you mentioned, the literacy about the finance or handling the money is very, very difficult as of this because the people are not motivated or molded for it. So it is also a concern for who will come forward to help them to think about how to make the money, how to plan for some kind of financial literacy in their period of life. That is very, very important. Maybe we can able to hear more from you. What is the name of the book and what do you want to share the information for the people how many chapters or any kind of information very essential to know about the people to buy and read your.
Okay. So first of all, as I mentioned, like I want to now start with the grassroots, like the mindset level. So in this book, there are very less about the strategy part. There is only one chapter for that. There are around 14, 15 chapters. Most of are talking about holistic growth. So the idea is, or the main thing is, you cannot outgrow your self-image. You cannot outgrow your self-esteem. Whatever, like if you are building your life, you are like designing your life properly, actually building your life to the next level. The money part is like just a byproduct. So if you improve on your if you are working around your purpose, values, all those things, then you don't need like special motivation. You don't need to like keep motivating yourself. Automatically you will flow with the life, and you will like grow in life. Okay, and the by money will be just the outcome. Like it is very easy flow, and that's the thing. Money is not something like very complicated thing to earn. Very few people, many people think like it is a luck part in that, and it is very difficult to earn. Like many people have, I've met people like who thinks earning money is very difficult. There are less opportunities and all those things. So that's what I'm talking about. Like there is a chapter about burning desire, about like values. Values is one of the very important thing, but very less talked about. We talk about passion, we talk about purpose, but values is one of the very basic important thing. And if you work around values, first of all, you need to find out your values. Okay, so we can help in that. So finding out values and working your maybe hobbies, your even profession, if you build around that, life will be peace. That will be the rich life. And I'm not talking about money type of money. Money will be by default. Don't worry about that. But rich life in all terms, like health, wealth, relationship, mindset, everything.
Really wonderful. There are people who are concerning about money. There are people who are not concerning about the money, but it is a kind of values. They are looking for the values, how to improve, how to exchange the values for the people who can able to uplift or uphold their levels. And the conditions as of now, the COVID-19 induced pandemic, there are a lot of challenges, and the people who are looking for the way how to get inspired for leading the life successfully. So your book is also a kind of supporting element for those who are looking for the successful or succeeding life, sustainable life. These are all the important things as of now. Grow rich, the word itself it is meaning for many things. It's not only the richness in money, as you mentioned, and it is not only rich in the kind of attitude or tendencies to behave, but it is also a kind of way to think other people and other people who want to develop certain kind of strategies for their life ambitions and life achievements. Maybe you can little bit narrate about your future plan in what way you wanted to offer the better things or the kind of any programs or sessions through these kind of approaches. Like releasing the book is not the final one, but it is the starting point for your life journey and going to achieve the greater things through your continuous sustainable programs. So maybe you can share about that.
Yes, definitely, sir. Uh, I cannot show you something from book because there are some like I'm like joining from another system. But yes, I can tell you about there are 4 different type of workshops or the initiatives, I will say. So I will talk one of the most interesting, and as I mentioned, it is movement. I'm talking about taking it to many people. So one community, rich community, which is already into existence. I'm like there are few of my uh, coaches, fellow coaches, or the super coaches are already part of. And what we are doing, what is the plan with that community, rich community? it's a forever community. I will not going to stop it. Maybe 5 years, 10 years. It is a forever community, and it will keep running every morning because reach time is morning time. Reach people. This is part of reach philosophy. They start their morning power in a powerful way and productive way. Okay, so that's the idea. And here, like we will like it will be not a longer session, maybe 30 minutes, maximum 40 minutes, because I want to like keep it running for longer period. It should be short and crisp and like more productive, intense program. Okay, so half part will be about your personal development, or you can say mindset part, and the half part will be definitely about money related things. It's like you need to do few activities in the morning related to money. Definitely great. And the first part, what I'm talking about, like mindset, is a gratitude, and it's not just saying gratitude or listening to gratitude. You have to write it down on paper, pen and paper. There is no other option, because that is the most intense way of showing gratitude or dealing with gratitude. So that will be the most important part. Reading. There is no rich or successful people in the world who do not read daily. Okay, so in that, like some people are comfortable about reading their own books. Some are saying like, no, we can read with the group. So yes, sometimes we what we do is like just read what you want. There is a 5 minutes you period or me period in the group, and you can read. Or sometimes what we do is like we are just experimenting right now. Like a common reading, person is reading, other someone will just try to give the summary. Just 5 minute session. So 2 3 things are very common. Exercise uh, is very important. It's not like very intense or longer. It is just 5 to 7 minutes of exercise. So these are the important things. Is first half of that community. So yes, this is like I'm just giving you some ideas about this community. I will once you join, you can understand what's going on there. These are the things. This is about rich community. Other thing is this is about discover yourself. Okay, so that was always I've always talk about like designing your life around your purpose, passion. So for that, you need to know about your purpose. For that, you need to know yourself better. So one like workshop kind of thing is like create your brain manual. I mentioned this workshop in my book also. So how your brain works. Everyone is different. Every brain is rewired differently. So everyone need to know them like individually. So this program is about that. Other one uh, is about again rich mindset. So it is intensely about money only, because 10x grow rich movement is about holistic growth. We will like there is a lot of things about personal development, but rich mindset is particularly about money only, because I've faced this like in one-to-one conversation, like I've taken the one-to-one sessions, coaching sessions, and even in HNP like platform or some like other community, whenever the grow reach comes into the picture, they think about money. हमें बाकी कुछ नहीं चाहिए, reach बना दो or reach करे दिखा दो. So that's why I restarted kind of, because 10 15 years back, 10 years back, I was teaching people only about investment, what is mutual funds, which are the good mutual funds, share market, and all those things. But now I realize even that is need. So I'm restarting that with the new name, new zest, new like technology. And yes, as I mentioned, 10x Grow Reach movement is one of the workshops. So I will explain that in detail in some other session. It is a separate
Yeah,
talk, I can say.
that is really wonderful because it is a kind of short and crisp sharing session about your going to release the new book, as well as it is the concern about the people to know about you. Where are you? How are you? What are you? Kind of things. So you have already shared the messages which are very important for the people to know about the author, Mr. Rahul Patki, and know about the book Grow Rich, and also your supporting programs. That is, you are considering to commit and contribute for the people to handhold for the transformation as per your statement, the gratitude or the way they have to passionately and doing some kind of regular practices on day-to-day practices. That is very important because passionate makes the perfect things when they are making the performances regularly in a disciplined manner. That is very, very important. So your way of the programs to conduct to keep uh, the people to tie with you and handholding them for the transformational values. It is really wonderful. And you are also traveling with many communities, especially the groups where you are influencing the people through your smiling attitude and also involvement for taking care of the groups. How do they able to achieve the great things for their life? Really, it is wonderful, and hope we are getting more responses for you to get the book once released. They are going to buy and read the book, and they able to keep connect with you for making the transformation or taking the steps forward for their leading pathway of growing rich or making the enrichment pathways, which is going to offer the great period of luck and aspirations to empower them. Really, it is wonderful. Any other words you want to share for the audience?
Yes, physical book launch has already happened in Goa, and big event, like a kind of celebrity. I felt like a celebrity, and the Amazon thing, like the ebook and all those things, will be coming into the market next week. I'm working on, and kind of that is perfection thing is always in me. So even after launch of physical launch, I requested my like publisher, can we do these small changes or something, and they are agreed. So before going on like a worldwide platform, I want to make few changes. There are some cosmetic changes or something like that, and after that it will soon into the market. So yes, it is launched, but it will be available from next week onwards for the bigger audience. Yes, that's
Really
the
wonderful that you are going to make a big launching session for the book releasing ceremony. We are congratulating you, and we are making our heartfelt congratulations and wishes for achieving the great success after releasing the book, and also continuously make the possibility for the people to engage through your sessions or any programs where it is going to make the real value for the people to procure from you. And your sources and resources are really amazing kind of support. Definitely, it would be a kind of added value for them. I wish to congratulate for all your endeavors to get the great success. Thank you so
yes.
much.
One more thing I want to show is my book, and you see it. Just a minute, I will. I don't think it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
So just because of that background, but this is my book,
Yes, yes.
and it will be soon available on Amazon.
Very good. Very good. It's a wonderful way to reach with the Amazon platform.
Yeah.
It is going global now.
Yes.
Really wonderful. So we can able to promote it as well as through ACE International Pte Ltd. I'm very happy to keep this session to engage and enrich your pathway to lead success. Thank you so much for joining and sharing your vision and mission with us.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for inviting me here, first of all.
Wonderful.